Ladies and gentlemen, your mistress of ceremonies, Dawn. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerds and geeks alike. Welcome to 2010's Masquerade. All under the benevolent eye of our leader, Connie Mark II. All hail you. All hail Mark II.
All hail Mark II.
Well, my name is Dawn, but you can refer to me as your mistress. Mistress of ceremonies. So we're going to kick this off. We are starting off by, you know what I have to say? Mark II is pretty sincere about this. No flash photography. Ever. Under pain. So we got that? No one's going to take pictures, right? Good. All right, let's get this thing cooking. First off is entry number 1 in our novice category.
I'll freeze you to death and do so with just one regret. Penny, how could I? Oh, Penny, no, no, no. No, no. Hero fodder, sheep to the slaughter, bad horses finally send me.
That was entry number 1, Dr. Horrible, presented by Andy Doyle, inspired by Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Costume was built by Andy Doyle, Maggie Hall, and Sean Gow. Let's do entry number 2. Also in the novice category, the title of our next presentation is The Wandering Swordsman. A swordsman must be ready to act at any moment. That was entry number 2, everyone. That was presented by the costume was designed and built by John Haverty. Entry number 3, going into the Journeyman category. The title of our next presentation is The Griffin of Venice. Venice, 1550. A young noblewoman is presented at the Grand Masquerade Ball at the celebration of Carnival. Lords and ladies, The Griffin of Venice. Presented by Sarah Bloy. The costume was designed and built by Sarah Bloy. Entry number 4, in the novice category, the title of our next presentation is Feathers McGraw.
In a world where trousers have gone wrong. When your robe is no longer your robe. And animals remain silent, but for dramatic expression. A penguin will rise, a diamond will fall. And one cheese enthusiast will learn who wears the pants in the house. This Saturday, at a CONvergence near you, Mary McKinley is Felix McGraw.
Entry number 4, presented by, the costume was designed by and built by Mary McKinley. Now we do have a little bit of an announcement, and I think we're going to raise the house lights on this one. We're looking for a raven. Needs to go to the back door. Hello? Raven. So there goes Raven. Oh, hi, Raven. Oh, no, not that Raven. Entry number 5 in the category of master is A Little Romance. In costumes based on Dragonlance from TSR's Dragonlance. Costumes designed and built by Gerald Daigle, Elizabeth Sloan, and Valerie Paulson. The corset is Scoundrel's Keep. And that was entry number 5. Next up, I have a judge's biography. You're expecting number 6, weren't you? Surprise! One of our judges is Robert W. Is it Shud? Honey, is that okay? Am I right? You want to stand up and say hi? Oh, look at this. We have a prop. All right, I'll keep reading. Robert is going to be judging based on performance. He has been here 3 years at CONvergence. And somehow, out of those 3 years, you've judged a year and a half? Did you fall asleep? Oh, emergency room visit. We can't make fun of that. No, but we can. In the past, you may have heard of some, oh God, is that the word I think it is? Some fagtabulous things about Robert. They're all true. Amongst which shines his 17-year relationship with Stephen Wilson, the one who completes his heart. Nevertheless, unbeknownst to the multitudes, Robert carries many other characteristics which are not always self-evident. Robert remains a seamstress one could measure your weight against. No fat jokes intended. That's what it says here. That wasn't my joke. A student of life by means of one who loves to live. A friend to those who are in need. One to trust by those with doubts. And a means of succor to those who need comfort. But, above all, he's the one who sports the big crown. Above all else makes Robert the party diva. Let's hear it again. Entry number 6 in the category of journeymen. Oh, that's not supposed to be.
From the annals of the Sith comes a horror like no other. The deadly God Gumby? Hello! Light up! Light up! All right, Mr. Lightsaber! You pause for it! Go!
That was presented by Edward Eastman. His costume was designed and cobbled together by Edward Eastman. Continuing on. This is entry number 6A in the category of Master. The title of our next presentation is The Destructor.
Choose the form of the Destructor.
I get it! If we think of J. Edgar Hoover will appear and destroy us, okay? So empty your head.
The choice is made.
Nobody choose anything! Did you choose anything?
No!
Did you? Well, that is totally. I didn't choose anything! The most harmless thing. Something I loved from my childhood. Something that could never, ever possibly destroy us. What did you do, Ray? It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Jason Scobie, Ryan Hellion, Corey and Will Duff. Designed by Wendy Bosley for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's with an exclamation point. And the Ghostbusters for themselves. Built by Wendy Bosley, the Ghostbusters, and last minute assistance from Eve Adam. Woo. Entry number 7 in the category of Journeyman. The title of our presentation is I Put a Spell on You. Your kids are in danger. 300 years ago, the Sanderson sisters bewitched children in their search for eternal youth and beauty. They were hanged for their crimes, but their black magic has allowed them to return from beyond the grave for one last
Introduction. I put a spell on you. And now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I lied in 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you.
Good joke, happy Halloween. No, man, I'm serious.
Hello,
designed by Disney, costumes built by Alan Trombley. Continuing on to entry number, anyone want to guess? 8. Yeah, 8 would be right. Good job, everyone. Attention. All right, entry number 8 in the novice category. The title of our next presentation is Lulu. Lulu, a blade mage from Final Fantasy universe, is known for her outlandish style and stoic demeanor. She acts as a guardian, protecting summoners during their pilgrimages. Her Moogle doll may look cute and cuddly, but beware. Lulu uses her black magic to make her dolls do the fighting for her. And there is no shame like the shame of having your butt killed by a 1-foot tall doll. Costume was designed by and built by Madeline Starr. Moving on to number 9. In the category of novice, the title of our next one is Katara and Sokka. I know. This is Katara and Sokka from Avatar, The Last Airbender in Fire Nation disguise. Number 11, in the category of novice, this is ISIS Television Opening the Stargate. This is a short ritual. It's done by a local television host named Kristen Powers. She is a proud member of the Christian Illuminati performing ISIS Stargate for world peace. Number 2, here we come. Next up, we have Deborah Mullen. Where are you, darling? Oh, there she is. She's going to be judging our workmanship. Yeah, here it is. Okay, This is her 4th year at CONvergence, and she has done judging for the Masquerade before, so no one can doubt her credibility. Now, her little thing is that Deborah has been a costume designer for more than 20 years, specializing in historic and movie recreation, as well as historical restoration. So if you've got a corset that's busted up, go talk to her. So she is an improvisational actor as well as a singer with the DC and Court Revelers. Those guys are awesome. A professor of management and ethics, and also a research scientist. She's also known as Professor Dr. Princess. I want to know that story. Oh, okay, that's easy. Buying me drinks gets lots of stuff too. But anyways, entry number 12. In the category of master, our next presentation is TARDIS Takeover.
Agent Cybershade 16 has made contact. Then observe the enemy. This man is dangerous. This man is our enemy. This man is the dominant. We are disabling. The ghost shift will be increased to 100%.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
Just a jump to the left. Just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
Okay, Brittany Bailey, Melissa Somerville, Carolyn Hazen, Paula Lane, Kathy Whitner. The costumes were designed by Tara Rich. They were built by Tara Rich and Kate Thorpe. What a dance now. All right, entry number 13 in the category of Journeyman. The next presentation we're going to see is Papagainos from the opera The Magic Flute. I know. Having always dreamed of finding his female counterpart, Papageno is dismayed when he meets an old hag who claims to be his Papageno, but he relents, and he declares his love for her, and much to his surprise, she reveals herself to be the Papageno of his dreams. The costumes were designed and built by Ann Hauser. I know. Okay, number 14, Journeyman category. The next presentation is A Brush with Death. Beware as you feast and party here. A brush with death may be quite near. This is entry number 15 in the journeyman level.
Do you play croquet?
Why, yes, Your Majesty.
Built by Chris Vanderkamp and Charlotte Nickerson, with special thanks to Romeo Azar for mixing the audio and Jesse Richards for painting that prop. Oh, who's our next winner in the judges? It's Van Miller. Stand up. Yay! Oh, man's legs are tired already. Okay, Nana's going to be judging workmanship. This is her first year at CONvergence, and she's never judged Masquerade before, so everyone will be really nice. See people come out in costumes. Nan has several years of costuming experience, commencing with a minor in theater arts from the University of Minnesota, with an emphasis in directing and costume design and construction, BA. Oh gosh, this is a long sentence. BA in English Legal History, University of Minnesota, Juris Doctorate. This sentence is still going, you guys. She can do anything. University of Minnesota Law School. She plays a costume character at the Minnesota Renaissance Fair as Dame Nankins, leader of the Court of Revelers. Ooh. Costuming for historical through contemporary theater is an avocation from Eleanor of Aquitaine. Okay, that sounds delicious. To Lucy Van Pelt. What? Oh, okay. So anyways, entry number 16, if we're cool to go on it. Yeah, whatever, we're cool to go. Entry number 16 in the category of novice. The title of our next one is Viral Video. For 3 days. That was creepy. So that was entry number 16. It was presented by Ainsley Grams, The costume was designed and built by Ainsley Grams. Next judge on the chopping block is Heather Luca. Heather is also judging us on workmanship. She's been here for 7 years. They don't let her go home. This is her first time judging Masquerade. Now, Heather Luca has been making custom clothing for her business. I'm sorry, I can barely read it. Is it Scoundrel's Keep? Okay, thank you. Scoundrels keep for 8 years, building on her love of the fantastic. She specializes in making one-of-a-kind corsets for her clients, both local to Minnesota as well as nationally and internationally. She has herself won several workmanship awards. Let's just give her a yay now. She's won those awards for her costuming, but nowadays doesn't ever get the free time to make amazing costumes for herself to compete in. It's time management, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you should get back into it, don't you think? She should get back into it.
It's time for you!
Well, make them for your 8-year-old. You can always pimp out your 8-year-old. Yeah, I mean, we could have had pears and marshmallows on stage, and then we all would have died. One marshmallow's cute, but 2, oh my God. We're just watching you pull up tape. Take your time. It's true. You can't do this without the tech crew because, I mean, you have to get a degree to pull up tape, don't you? Yeah. It's technical.
5-year college.
5-year college, and then you can pull up tape too. Thank you. We're good. We're just watching you. Woo! Speaking of which, entry number 17 is in the master category. It was presented by, the costume was built and designed by Todd Murray, with special thanks to members of the Hunters Lair. Sounds like I need to meet those people. All right, entry number 18 in the novice category. Our next presentation is Sherlock Holmes and the Uncomfortably Short Mystery. I've had dates later, but anyways. As a special treat, direct from London, we present to you Sherlock Holmes and the Uncomfortably Short Mystery.
According to Rule 63 on the internet, for every male character somewhere, somehow, there must be a female version. I, Inspector Gloria Lestrade, have come to America to investigate a peculiar crime. Someone
Ronald Rightly. Moving on to 19. In the Journeyman category, the next presentation we have is The Last Enemy. Without escape and incontrovertible, he shall be your companion on your final journey. Number 20? Should we go to number 20 now? All right, okay. Let's go to number 20 in the category of novice.
I am the beginning, the end, the one who is known. Future's end.
Costume was designed and built by Gabriel Wimmer and Michelle Frank. Assimilation never looked so good. Oh, do we have to announce Tim Wick as a judge? No. Really? Don't? Yes. Yes, our next judge is Tim Wick. I think you've seen him around before. He's going to be judging performance. Did you know he's got 12 years at CONvergence? I didn't know he was that old. All right, now he has judged Masquerade before. Tim does not want to list his accomplishments because he feels they would detract from the work from all the gifted customers. That said, he'd like to invite everyone to his performance of his band, The Dregs, at Harmonic Convergence at 12 midnight tonight. Now he'd like to invite you to sit back and enjoy the rest of the Masquerade. Tim, you're doing my job. Midnight, Harmonic Convergence, don't forget. Entry number 21 under the category of Master. Every planet needs heroes. In the slums and alleyways of the planet Kronos, corruption and crime hold sway. But there is one dark knight who fights to preserve the true Klingon way. Ever since his parents were murdered in a cowardly sneak attack, he has dedicated his life to justice and vengeance against the forces of darkness and dishonor. He takes his name from the Klingon word for honor, Bash. He is Batman. Tim, did you have to learn Klingon when you did this? Oh, great. Okay. Well, anyways, that was entry 21, presented by Creekor, Ajimayan. The costume was designed and built by Creekor Ajemian. On to 22. Back to the novice character. The next presentation is Grr. The Earth is in grave peril. Invaders from another world have targeted our planet for conquest. Only one thing stands between humankind and certain doom.
Focus, Gur! This is where your advanced information gathering skills come in handy. Our house, Gur! Which direction is our house? How could you not know? I just upgraded your guidance system. You got what home? Why would you do that?
Was designed by Daniel Roth, based on a character from Invader Zim. That might have been a surprise. I'll tell you about it. Costume was built by Daniel Roth with assistance from Jeanette Roth. Next up is 23, Journeyman category. The title of our next presentation is Dante Alighieri.
I fell, not into fire, but into a vast, frozen wasteland. The very center of hell, furthest place in all of creation from the divine light of God, treachery. The ninth circle of the inferno, all about me, the forsaken, frozen souls of deceivers and traitors. Finally, after a seeming eternity, I came to a passage blocked by the frozen links of a mighty chain. Lucifer thinks he can block my way with this. He thinks he can stay my vengeance.
Welcome, great Dante. Welcome to your final resting
Lucifer, I have come to escape this hell, so that I may be reunited with my beloved, but not before I rid the world of your corruption.
You'll never see Beatrice again.
Silence. Your lies have no power over me, devil. You are not invincible here. You are just another demon.
All right, it's entry number 24 in the Journeyman category. The title of our next presentation is Willow's Transition. I find out I get to say cheeseburger, and you guys are like, ooh. Okay, back to Willow's Transition. In the season 6 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, episode Villains, Willow has just seen her beloved Sarah murdered. Enraged, she goes out to find revenge. But she first stops at the magic box and absorbs all of the spells and power from the dark arts books. This is the moment when Willow transitions into one of Buffy's most formidable villains. Godspeed. And built by Julie Acton and Kirsten Taylor. Entry number 25 in the novice category. The title of our next presentation is Hellbound Curiosity. What drives curiosity? Is it pleasure or is it pain? But things could lead into suffering when the mind explores further than natural regions. This box holds the key to all things that are desired. The costumes were designed and built by Matt Bastier. On to 20. No, we're not going to do them yet. We're going to do something else first. Bridget, did you think you'd get away? No. Bridget Landry is another one of our judges, judging on performance 4 years at CONvergence and as judged at Masquerade before. Bridget has competed in Masquerades from the local to the WorldCon level, garnering both performance and workmanship awards, including Best in Show Workmanship at WorldCon Los Angeles, woo, and Best in Show at WorldCon in San Antonio. Congratulations! Oh, can you believe it? 26, this is the last one. What? I know. So this is entry number 26 in the Journeyman category. Did I just lie to you? Because I have another one after this. So, okay, well, someone tell me what comes next. This is the Berserk Brothers. The Music Meister and the Riddler are running rampant around Gotham City with Batman on their tails, driving them bats. Designed by DC Comics, but they were built by Damon and Nancy Thrift. And yeah, we have another one. I'm good. I'm a professional. I'm good. This is entry number 27 in the Master category. All right, you've seen James Cameron's Blue Avatars, or perhaps M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I've taken a peek in the green room, and believe me, this next group is not the avatars you were looking for. They are hotter than reality by far.
Let's start so hard, don't be out of the loop. Got a new elite staff that you get good because they popped up with this pyramid hit. I'm a pixel-based fantasy, I'm man so snow. I hack that slash, who the heck's more wrong? Check me out, pop dog, fits me like a glove. Just do it at a time, I'm in the club.
Huset as Zabu, Christine Labonte as Clara, Patrick Fisher as Bork, Bridget Kelly as Tinkerballa, Joe Ohana as a dancer, Aaron Grono as Blades, Ray Lundquist as Zabu's mom. The costumes were built by each contestant except for Zabu. Zabu's mom and Blades built the dream thing. So, well, there we have it. Judges deliberate and make fabulous decisions, but don't go anywhere. We have something very fun for you to watch next. You can applaud for me if you want. We'll wake up because now it's time to give out the awards for 2010's Masquerade. But first, Masquerade will be rebroadcast on CVG-tv at 10 p.m. tonight. Make sure you watch this part over and over again. All right, and also we got some thank yous coming up for our judges, the fabulous Deborah Mullen, Tim Wigman, Miller, Robert Shug, Heather Luca, Bridget Landry, and of course our judge wrangler. Judges are very difficult to work with, Julie Yoder. Now, okay, now the crew, Dana Jean Walter, you know this stuff doesn't happen by accident, right? So the crew really deserves it. Dana Jean Walter, Katchel Neubauer, Topher Perkel, Sonny Hymans, Alana Olson, George Richmond, Angelina, Eddie, Tamika Perrin, James Moline, of course all of the costume assistants back there, they're going crazy with glue guns, the ushers, and of course our ASL interpreters. I'm sorry I went really fast. So we start off with our award winners. Armada, let's go home. What? You don't want to know? All right, best theme of the convention is Hellbound by Matthew Bastier. Awesome. It's Sparky. Oh, hi. I'll give that back. And here you guys go. Congratulations. Take a bow. Yes, the best recreation is Katara and Sokka, developed by Heather Davies. Elise and Josie, it's all yours. Congratulations. This is gorgeous. Well done, well done. All right. All right, best prop. I don't think anyone is going to be surprised by this one. The Last Enemy, Nathaniel Wilson Grady. Congratulations. Best makeup, aside from my own, is the Borg Queen, Michelle Frank. I know. Yay. Awesome. Okay, we have a workmanship honorable mention, Griffin of Venice, Sarah Bloy. Congratulations. Next workmanship honorable mention is A Little Romance by Gerald Daigle. Fabulous. Also, we have a workmanship award. It's the Berserk Brothers, Damon and Nancy Thrift. Oh, it just said workmanship, but thank you. Best workmanship. Woo!
It's one of those two diamond-y shaped ones, I'll bet you.
The one on the right.
They said it was an order. I can't read. Congratulations, it's really heavy. Congratulations. Next, I have a performance honorable mention. Date My Avatar by Ray Lundquist. Now we want to see you put it on, all of you, at the same time. Yeah. Congratulations! Yay! I kind of feel like next performance honorable mention. Oh, look at that. Should we give them an award, though? All right. Best Young Fan of 2010 is Theodora Bowlesby, The Destructor. This is an executive decision to give this award. We usually don't do it. It doesn't look right here, but okay. She's sleeping.
The tot is a bed.
Yes, she's sleeping. It's tough to be a marshmallow. Oh, yeah. Okay, performance honorable mention is Off With Their Heads, Chris Vanderkamp. Okay, here's the awesome stuff. Best performance is Viral Video by Ainsley Graham. This one, wait, no, I think, oh, she's coming over here. Getting down to the big shiny ones. The best novice performance is Grr by Danielle Ross. Best journeyman is Dante by Tyler Rich. Best Master, Every Planet Needs a Hero by Krieger Ajula. And now, the Best in Show winner for the evening is... It's Connie Mark II. Yay, everybody! Quick cheer! Oh, wait. I just got a message from our benevolent leader. She says she's happy to give it out to someone else. So, it's going out to Predator with Tom Murray. That's impressive. Congratulations. Well, there you go, folks. That is 2010's Masquerade.